Let's move to other stories. The Ministry of Health says Sheikh Al Maktoum has agreed to refund an amount of $2,470,000 paid by the Republic of Ghana for the supply of 300,000 doses of Sputnik V COVID-19 vaccines. This was contained in a letter cited by JoyNews and signed by Chief Director Kwabena Buedu Okunafari to the Finance Ministry, dated August 9. The letter was in reference to an earlier one dated August 5, 2021 from Sheikh Al Maktoum to the Ministry of Health. This letter noted that the refund was due to the fact that Sheikh Al Maktoum delivered only 20,000 doses of Sputnik vaccines out of the expected 300,000 doses. Let's get some more details of what these letters hold and what they mean. Winston Amwa, Deputy Head of Politics Desk, is with us. Hi, Winston. How are you doing?
Well, we're coping. Daniel, how are you doing too?
I am blessed. Take us through the letters. What do you have, first of all?
Well, so, you've talked about the letter. The ministry actually wrote to Sheikh Al Maktoum on the 2nd of August, requesting that he refunds monies. And then Sheikh Al Maktoum replies in a letter dated the 5th of August. I'd read bits and pieces of that letter to you. And so it says, subject to refund to the government of Ghana the balance of payment for Sputnik V vaccine. And it says that, Dear Honourable Minister, we acknowledge receipt of your letter with reference number dated 2nd of August 2021 with a formal request to refund the remaining amount of the non-supplied doses from the 50% advance transferred to our accounts. As per our records, we have received the following total amount for 300,000 doses. That's it's supposed to be $5,700,000. 50% advance received through letter of credit, not drawn, 2,850,000, and then 50% advance received in our accounts, 2,850,000, and the minus amount of 20,000 doses supplied, 380,000. Balance amount to be refunded to the government of Ghana is 2,470,000. It continues by saying, we hereby request to kindly acknowledge and confirm the above mentioned amounts to be refunded, further to which we shall initiate the refund process to your bank account. Please share with us the bank details where the refund needs to be processed. And if you look at it, so the minister, the health ministry writes to the finance minister and is signed by, the chief director for the minister, that's Kwabena Buedu Okunafari, and says, we refer to letter dated with reference number. Please find attached from His Highness Sheikh Al Maktoum on the supply of 300,000 doses of Sputnik V vaccines. Now, the private office of His Royal Highness, per the correspondence, has honorably agreed to refund an amount of $2,475,000, being the balance left on 50% of advance payment of $2,800,000 to the government of Ghana.
So, Winston, I want to get this straight. We paid $2,800,000.
Yes.
But he's returning 2.47 million.
Yeah, you paid 2,850,000, and he's returning 2.4 million because he supplied you 20,000 vaccines of Sputnik V vaccines at a cost of $19 per dose, and that's what he's deducted.
Okay,
yes.
Good. But they said that we didn't just pay him the 2.8. We paid 2.8. We forwarded them as letters of credits that they didn't draw on.
So they actually drew on 2.8 million. And that's what hits the account. So if you look at it carefully, it says 50% of advance received in our accounts.
Okay.
And that's what they received. They received that money.
Okay.
50%.
So those are the letters of credit.
Yes,
that's the advance. Okay, that's fine. So we had only paid them half. We hadn't paid any other money.
I mean, based on all that.
Based on the correspondence that
correspondence is only half that we've paid.
Great. So what else do we know from these letters?
Well, what we know is that on the 31st of March, the Controller and Accountant General wrote to the Bank of Ghana to effect payment into this account. And the Bank of Ghana also, following that, actually wrote to confirm payments have been made. And they copied this letter to the Health Minister. Now, I just would want to get to that letter quickly and read bits and pieces for you. So it says, so this is from the head of banking department. It says, we refer to your letter dated 31st March 2021 on the above mentioned subject as a request for the establishment of letters of credit for the supply of 300,000 doses of COVID-19 vaccines. We hereby advise that we have established a letter of credit valued at $2,850,000 in favor of the private office of Sheikh Al Maktoum on 1st April through Ghana International Bank. The reference number is stated here. Please find attached a copy of the LC document. Copied, the Honorable Minister of Finance, the Honorable Minister of Health, is dated the 6th of August. And if you look at, the letter sent by the Controller and Accountant General to the Director, Banking Department, Bank of Ghana, says, you are hereby requested to establish irrevocable letters of credit in sum of 2,850,000 on behalf of the Ministry of Health applicant in favor of Ahmed bin Sheikh Al Maktoum for the supply of these vaccines. Can you nominate the designated account below to establish the letter of credit? And it is stated here. So,
okay.
So
this letter tells us that the payments had been made as at that time.
Yes, the payment was made by 9th of April. Payments had been made. And in all these interactions, you can see that the health minister is copied in there. And his account, the health ministry's account is debited at the Bank of Ghana. You know the Bank of Ghana
yeah.
funds for all of these ministries. So, so far as you can see, the health ministry, throughout the transaction, should know, or was copied, let me put it this way, was copied.
So he should have known, because he was copied
in all of these transactions.
So he was copied so that he'll be made aware.
Well, exactly. When you're copied, it means this transaction is happening, and we believe that you should know. Also, because the Controller and Accountant General talks about the request being made by the applicant, the Ministry of Health.
Interesting. Winston, thank you very much for bringing us those updates.